Okay. So, for starters, we should probably switch back to Asura. And next, we should probably ambush these guys. So, the mini bosses are hard. Oh, this is a Thor. Okay. It'd be hilarious if he had reflect bullets and he just, like, wiped the floor with us, but I don't think that's the case. Strong against physical. You know what? I can deal with strong against physical. This is a good opportunity for me to get SP back. Thank you. Also, to the person that told me Invigorate does not stack with the SP patch, you are incorrect. I get 12 per turn. Which is really good. If I'm going to be doing long drawn out fights, stacking Invigorate plus Invigorate plus the SP patch means a lot more SP, especially if I'm like reducing my especially if I'm reducing my costs by half. For some of my personas like that puts me in an amazing position. We still haven't actually gotten any of these guys. Anyway, they're weak to fire and light. I don't think I have anybody with fire still. Yeah, because I got rid of the one with fire. I mean, we do have Divine Judgment. Seems comically wasteful. Well, back to Asura. We are just going to hit them all with nuclear. Which does boatloads of damage. And then we'll just attack our way through them. So that's just fear, right? Yeah, that's just fear. Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing to worry about. For some reason, they're going for Skull. If they hit Dude with the Psy attack, I'd be in trouble. And by Ryuji. Well, that's okay. Stupid fear. There we go. Why did Mona do 313 damage? That was hefty sum. These guys are going to be kind of not kicking my ass, but they're actually going to be doing a fair amount of harm to me. I think we'll be fine, but it still sucks. Maybe if we're lucky, whatever the boss is for the depths of mementos. After we clear it out, it doesn't actually like stop, and we can continue on playing a little bit longer, and I can grind in these guys. That'd be nice, because I could also grind on a couple other things. Okay. That would save me some trouble. So I don't know what this guy's weak to. But if I could actually recruit him as well, that'd be really nice. Yeah, Suro is a good choice. Okay, gun and special. I'll see if I can just hit it with a warning shot. I'm not too worried about my, Let's talk. Join my cause. Oh, he just joins me. He's Belial. Hey! Yeah, that'll save me some cash. Though, I guess making Belial wouldn't cost me anything at this point, which is nice. Oh man, I remember when I was like level 50 and making some of these guys. I guess we did gain like a stupid amount of EXP over the course of a couple nights. But then again, I guess I haven't been gaining a stupid amount of EXP if I've actually just been binging this game non-stop for like 3 nights straight. I really want to finish this game by, like, next week. That just makes my life so much easier. Okay, what do we do? Let's go. Yeah, the problem is, I could do, like, Mephraydyne. Okay, strong against everything, weak against curse. You know, yeah, if I could give Messiah Picaro repel curse and physical somehow, that'd be absurd. Okay, so let's go with this instead. Nope. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have anybody that does heavy physical here, do I? Kind of got rid of them. Well, back to Asura. Let's just hit them with the single nuke, and then we'll just turn it on speed mode. That'll do the trick. I guess the other thing is I could actually do... Let's see. I could actually use special attacks with everybody else, but no, let's just save up for healing. Where I planning on finishing this tomorrow night, or mostly Saturday stuff? Chances are what's gonna happen is we're gonna start with Divinity and then move on to... I might do Divinity and then Hat in Time and then this, or maybe just Divinity and then this. I don't know. Hard to say. Yeah, I'll probably just do Divinity and this, and that'll just be my night.
Oh hey, we defeated them. Is everyone all right?
Show me your true form.
I should probably heal. Ooh, it's an Orochi. And we know what he's weak to. Guns, bullets, stuff like that. We'll go from here. So seeing as the people sitting around watching this tonight are probably fairly... let's just hit him. I'll let Makoto hit him with nuclear. Seeing as the people watching this are probably fairly big JRPG fans, what JRPGs are you guys looking forward to in the next, couple of months? Specifically, I'm really looking forward to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Maybe the main character isn't nearly as good as the past two. Well, I mean, the X didn't have a main character. He was just a voiceless nobody. But Xenoblade Chronicles 1 had a really solid protagonist. I really enjoyed him. Let's just get rid of Evade Sai. No. Golf Story. Not JRPG, still RPG. I've heard of that, but I don't know anything about it. What is Golf Story? What the hell do I get rid of? I mean, I could probably get rid of Maru Kakaja. It's helpful, but it's not that helpful.
Shadow defeated. That was
These are
easy, huh?
dense dungeons. Damn. It's not so bad, but yeesh. It's on the Switch. I should try it. I probably should. Just time. There we are. There's the guy.
Show me your true form.
Is it really? Is it out?
Surprise attack successful. Now just don't hiding something from us.
No, it's coming soon. Well, if it comes out on the Switch, yeah, if you guys know the exact release date for Golf Story, I'm not actually against, playing it. Released late last month. Oh, on Steam. Huh. Yeah, that's weird. Because it just says coming soon on their site. Okay. I accidentally re-recruited in Neveros. Whoopsie. It's out on the Switch, as far as you know. That's weird, because yeah, I'm looking at it now. And it just says coming soon on their site. Well. Huh. Oh, shoot. Outlook? That's not what I wanted. Twitter. Yeah, I guess it came out? That's weird. Why didn't they update their, update their site? Hey, downloaded it today. Alright. Shame I missed that. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll play it. Medium physical to all foes. Yep, it's better than Deathbound. Gonna hurt like hell to use it, but it's worth it.
Okay.
Yeah, my problem is I love the Nintendo Switch so far. I think it's a really solid platform, but it does not have it doesn't have a good support system for coming soon games. I have to rely almost entirely on word of mouth for that kind of stuff. I guess I might as well say this now. If you guys watching this, the light on the floor is kind of different from the ones we've seen before. Yeah, if you guys actually want to, kind of cover, or not cover, but let me know when there's cool... oh. Hey, what's going on? The lights just up and disappeared. Huh, I think on top of the rules from before. This mechanism has a limit set to it. I think we can only make 10 moves in here. If we surpass that, we have to start over. Ha! Why'd they have to go and make this such a pain in the ass? Can I even do this? If I can leap across, we're good.
I can feel it.
Oh. Apparently that, like, red grossness is actually something I can walk on. That was not immediately obvious. Oh, and you can see the light, in the lights on the center, how long we have, before we run out of moves. Well, that's good to know. Because, yeah, if people want to, like, word of mouth me, that sounded weird. Tell me about games that are coming out on the Switch and the PS4. I'd actually be, like, really grateful, because I generally just don't have a good way of finding that stuff out unless they send it to me, or I hear about it randomly beforehand. With stuff like Steam, I can use the Steam upcoming list, Keymailer, like a bunch of other things, and it makes it a lot easier to figure out, hey, this game's coming out. And I can look forward to it, which is usually why I cover, you know, PC games.
Good work, everyone.
But I wish there was a better publication for when shit's coming out. Oh well. But yeah, maybe I'll pick it up when I'm done with this, because we've got a little while. I just want to finish this game. We've got a little while before, like, a whole lot of releases start hitting me. Though I say that, but there's always more. Okay, so this has got another central pillar, doesn't it? No. Oh yeah, it does. Let's see, I normally don't like people making requests, but could you make one? So the thing is, people can make requests. The reason why I don't like requests is a lot of people just request things over and over and over and over again without actually thinking about, like, whether or not it's frustrating for me. So this guy's kind of tough. Let's do let's just hit him with Psycho Force. Because, yeah, I'm not against requests. It's just usually the answer is no, not because I don't want to. It's usually because I can't. Baton pass to Makoto. Whoopsie. Yeah, because my problem with requests are people will demand a game over and over and over and over again. Or ask me over and over and over again, like, are you going to... Oh, she's almost dead. Oh. Whoopsie. Well... I guess I get a free Thor for this. I'll take that. Cause yeah, the whole, like, no request thing came from, Enter the Gungeon was coming out, and everybody was requesting it from me. It's like, are you gonna play Gungeon? 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 And, like, I always said, yes, 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 like, duh. And so eventually it just became, like, a serious problem for me, and I had to start, like, kind of trying to shut it down, because it was insane. But I'm willing to listen to requests. I usually just have to say, like, but bear in mind, probably can't do it, just based on my own limitations. Also, scrap mechanic. There's that. Fucking. Okay. Nope, that resets it. Okay, let's try this again. It's also part of the reason why I don't do, like, giveaways. Because I had some people being really demanding about giveaways. We got it? We got it. Let's see. Would I play Armored Core 4? That's a hard one. So, I actually played a shit ton of Armored Core 3 when I was a kid. I loved Armored Core 3, but I also hated it. I loved the arena mode because it didn't cost me any money. I hated the campaign mode because I had to do, like, repairs. The problem is, I don't have a PS3, so there's that, but apparently you can emulate it. Personally, part of my hesitation with Armored Core is now that From Software said they're not going to be making any more Souls games, there's the possibility of another Armored Core game showing back up. And that's, like, for me, really exciting. Maybe? Because, like, I would love to play an Armored Core game using, like, Souls-like mechanics. Because that could be absurdly fun. But yeah, that would be a hard one also because emulation is like a super gray area when it comes to recording. Because generally Let's Plays are legal, or at least kind of. It might not be legal, but it's condoned by like the vast majority of the industry. But they don't like it when you emulate their games to record them. That's usually where a lot of companies draw the line. So I'd actually have to buy a PS3 and buy Armored Core just to get it running. And that's a hard one. Hard one to do. That'd be a lot harder. I'd rather just like cross my fingers that a new good mech game comes out and play that instead. Cause that, I don't know. If that makes sense. Like, that's my problem with requests of old games, is like, I'm usually just hoping there's gonna be a new one instead for me to get my fix instead. Okay, so I can kind of go down? Looks like there's a staircase, but maybe not? I'm really confused. Okay, so we got 2 guards here. Okay. Yeah, will I play Final Fantasy X? That's kind of the other problem I run into. Weak to wind, weak to psi. The other problem I run into is just simply, a lot of people like to request really long games, and that's kind of hard to work with. Like really long or really hard games that like me finishing could be really problematic. So Final Fantasy X, I actually tried playing Final Fantasy X with Shell. And we got like 4 or 5 hours in. It was fun, but it was also kind of boring. Like that game has aged fairly well, and the remaster definitely helped. But like ultimately, there's so many new games that I'd actually rather cover. Like I mentioned, we've got Xenoblade Chronicles 2 coming out. We've also got Dragon Quest XI. We've got Lost Sphere. Oh. We've got Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Lost Sphere, Dragon Quest XI, and Ni no Kuni 2. All are coming out. Plus, and those are just the JRPGs. If we're talking about AAA, I've got the, let's see, did my horoscope say today would be bad? It's fine, do as you please. Give me everything you got. Okay. What kind of a person was I to you? My rival. Okay. We get a free ball. We're getting a lot of, like, really solid phantoms here. Okay, so let's get rid of Moloch. Because I think this Moloch is kind of garbage anyway. Yeah, this Moloch is hella garbage.
Your power's incredible, Joker.
But yeah, for me, generally, I'd prefer to keep my eyes on the future, because the future has a bunch of really cool new games that are coming out that will actually help my channel, as opposed to, like, old games that don't. This is kind of like a sad part of the industry, that generally people aren't really looking for Final Fantasy X playthroughs anymore. And even at this point, like, nobody's really looking for Persona 5. Just part of the reason why I want to finish it. Oh, God, fuck, not you. You, fuck, goddamn piece of... awful garbage creature. Divine judgment. I judge you for being horrifying. Oh, he resists that, but it still takes off half of his health. Okay, I don't actually know what this thing is weak to. I'm just gonna hit it with whatever. There are things that I could have done to this thing to make it vulnerable, but instead it dies. We'll deal with it later. It's still alive. Why is that thing a regular thing? Let's see. We're up to 72. And the nice part is, fairly soon I'll just be able to make a lot of these really strong personas if I feel like it. Which is tempting.
Yeah, we beat him. Let's move on.
Let's see, you'd be surprised. One of the Zelda randomizers channels you watched went from 80 subs to over 500 since GDQ. So, yeah, there are differences. There are reasons why, like, nostalgia can work. Though, it's not that people were looking... So, I might as well back up a little bit. So, weak to fire, but we don't have any fire. God damn. What are you weak to? Yeah, we'll just say no Psy. It's not that it's an old Zelda game. When you say like the Zelda randomizer channel grew from 80 to 500 after GDQ, it's not actually that he was playing Zelda necessarily. It's that he was playing a Zelda randomizer. The thing that people love on YouTube more than like kind of original content and stuff like that. Well, no, not original content, but people love their favorite games, obviously. But what people really love are original ideas, sort of. So like randomizers are a way to take like standard content and make it interesting. It's why my Fallout challenges got so popular.
Okay.
At the time, at least, because it was something new and fresh that people normally didn't get. Normally don't deal with. Okay, so this guy's just weak to nuclear. I could just hit him with physical. Actually, we're fine on SB. Oh, because the Psy is free, because we get 12 back every turn. Ain't that handy? And so, like, by having, like, a weird niche that nobody else wants to deal with, or a niche that nobody's ever thought of, you can get a lot more people, a lot more eyes on you that you normally wouldn't. So like with Scrap Mechanic last year, I got really popular because every large channel that had covered Scrap Mechanic left. So there was a very lengthy period of time where I was the only Scrap Mechanic channel. Or at least I was the largest. There were other people, Diesel Designs, Scrapman, Luop, but I was one of the biggest, and I also played multiplayer frequently and a number of other things, and it worked out for me really well. Let's try this one. This is weird and confusing. Looks like this entire area is just dense puzzles. I'll take it. And so by yeah, that didn't work out. I gotta do one of the other ones first. By filling that niche, an audience that... Okay, certain amount of moves, are you certain about that? Absolutely, taking the shape and the number of spots into account. No route could complete that quick. Having said that, there's another device in the room. Why don't we try that first? Yeah. Sorry, just kind of skipping past this because the dialogue is kind of like plain and simple. Wait, there's 3 devices in here. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, what about this one? Okay, so we can get this one. What does this do? Oh, it lowers that one, so it gives us a new pillar. We should probably do the tertiary side ones first. Actually, no. Can't be this one. It's got to be this one next. And that's just always like kind of a rule of YouTube. just going back to what I was trying to talk about, by having, like, there's the phrase, if you make it, they will come, which is true. If you make a special type of content, they will come, but it will be less. You kind of want to, like, put your content that's unique so people will, like, find you, but also unique so that people will find you, but mass market enough, or unique that you'll stand out, but mass market enough that people will find you. That's how it works, and it's very hard to find that, like, sweet spot between. And so stuff like a Zelda randomizer challenge is kind of perfect. If you want if you want people to find you, like, you're gonna stand out by doing that. That's a very unique thing to do. Oh, I did this wrong. I gotta go the other direction. Yeah, that's the other thing. I brought up Scrapman, or the Scrap Mechanist. Okay, we want to go this way this time. We go here. There we are. Got it. Yeah, so for those of you that don't really care about Scrap Mechanic or any of the associated channels, perfect, the security is disabled. About time, now we can keep moving forward. Nicely done, Joker. So I've got a number of friends that specifically still play it and do a bunch of other things. But Scrapman, one of my quote-unquote competitors, fellow YouTubers, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. So he's about to hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, or at least normally he would be. And he got an email. I think he was at 90-something thousand.
Ready?
He was at 90-something thousand subscribers, and he got an email, more or less asking him for his details so he could get his subscriber button. Oh, this is creepy. The hell is this? It's so big, I can't believe there's such a giant thing all the way down here. Is everyone's treasure hidden inside? Yeah, that should be the case. But this bizarrely ominous air about it. It could be likened to a temple of sorts. There's no point freaking out now. Come on, let's go. But so he got an email asking for his details, and so he gave it. Turns out it was one of those scammer sites, and they deleted his YouTube channel. He's trying to get it back right now, but like that is, oh god, that's like the scariest shit ever. Having your channel just disappear one day. Oof.
It's somewhere.
Only idiots give out login details for anything. Well, I think in his case, it looked legit, and he just logged in. It's not that he was like just handing them the login information. It's not like the one YouTuber that gave him the activation code. I'm surprised he didn't have two-factor security. But I guess they got in anyway. The depths of mementos is likely what awaits us down there. Are you ready to descend, Joker? Let's go. Luckily, YouTube can undelete channels, which is helpful, but still.
The hell?
Look at how many there are. Are these all prison cells?
And what's that thing in the middle?
Whatever it is, it looks disgustingly grand.
There are no other passages leading out of this room. It appears this is our final destination. The depths of mementos.
In that case, is the treasure of memento somewhere in here?
That should be the case.
I think you're right. I've never been here, but I can sense it. There's no mistaking that presence. If we get rid of it... If we get rid of it, the public should come to its senses.
But something that large will be impossible to carry out of here.
Just gotta make it disappear, right? If we can't move it, then we'll just have to destroy it.
Yeah, that will work.
Once we do that, the entire metaverse is going to disappear, right? This is finally it.
Oh, I guess it's no surprise we've been discovered. That thing isn't gonna sit back and let itself get destroyed.
Even the inmates are starting to liven up. How eerie. They're planning something.
That must mean this thing's gotta be the treasure. It saved us the trouble of checking.
Hold on. Something's off. Shido said the masses are allowing themselves to be held captive here. Could they truly be operating this gigantic system that eliminates intruders on its own? Prison guards and soldiers were very organized, too.
Are you trying to say that someone else rules this place? Is it not the public?
What was that?
We don't have time to worry about that. Leave it for later.
All right, guys. We better not lose now. Let's hurry up and destroy this thing. Everyone, give it your all.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
The treasure of mementos. This is the Holy Grail. It's gotta be. Oh, it's got really cool wing imagery on it. All right. Oh, is it this song? It is this song. Okay, let's heal. I don't... Something... I think I'm just gonna start hitting it. Ow. I guess it's not that big of a deal. Okay, I can make that work. This is working. It seems really easy to me. It is.
Holy Grail?
I was right. The problem is this game uses too much imagery from the... Not the pat. Ah, you son of a bitch. This game uses too much imagery.
What was that?
They're so quiet over the music.
Don't tell me. Are the inmates giving it their strength?
Damn it! This is never gonna end!
It seems hopeless if there are this many inmates supporting it.
You fools, human, yet wishing to eradicate the desires of humanity.
Who's that?
Repent!
The treasure's talking.
I am revered as the granter of dreams for all who behold me. A being most commonly known as the Holy Grail.
The Holy Grail.
The prison of regression is representative of the collective desires of humanity. They wish to be chained down, surrender their cognition, and neglect the world around them. These feeble-minded common folk will make your social reform all for naught. The shared heart of the masses has fallen into an excess of indolence and transformed into a prison.
Okay, before we go any further, I just want to point out the gears, the teeth on the gears and the clockwork around the Holy Grail, they don't actually line up, and it's driving me nutters.
Damn it! They're worshipping that thing!
Thus, the only suitable end for them is to perish within the prison they wished for themselves.
Get ready. Here it comes.
Hell yeah!
Damn that thing. Let's break it for sure this time.
It's time.
Well,
Something else.
it's fully healed. How much damage does this do? Might actually just be faster to just hit it. We just gotta remember to heal every once in a while. Okay, there we go. I really like the preamble to this song. I almost wish it didn't have the singing, though. But, yeah, this game uses... Oh. This game uses so much, like, imagery from various mythologies, religions, so on and so forth. It's too... Oh, it's changing.
No. Did it heal again? We can't lose! Keep attacking! Huh? Wait. It's color.
But, it's too easy to guess, like, some of these things. It's like, it's a cup shape. Okay, it's the Holy Grail. There we go. And, like, I don't mind it, but it's also one of those where it's just like, the originality is a little bit lost just because it borrows so much from those things. Oh well, that's fine.
Every time that thing heals, its color changes. Time for a beatdown.
I'm just gonna throw it on auto and it'll keep healing forever. It's creepy that it's got the, like, horror veins coming out the top of it. Yeah, I understand the whole based on mythology.
Wait, hold up! It's gonna get totally healed again! No fair! This is cheating!
Stop that, you thieves!
If this is really how people feel, there's no way we'll be able to steal their hearts. We've come here for nothing. This is horrible.
You imbeciles are intoxicated by an undesired justice. This is the will of the children of man who have fallen into sloth. My shine is proof that they desire my existence. As long as humanity yearns for me, I shall never perish.
Is this really what everyone wants? Stop thinking and be guided by the Holy Grail?
We can't accept that.
Yes. It's so frustrating. It makes me want to cry. But I will never agree. The humans I look up to aren't like that. No matter how painful reality is, it's all over if you don't try to change how things are. I'm not the only one who believes that. Everyone here agrees. We don't want to turn back into the people we used to be. That's why we risked our lives coming here. Mona-chan. He's right.
Humanity already wishes for their distortions to be actualized. I am merely the being that will ultimately grant those wishes. Now, it is time I refrain from my place in this world and begin to encroach upon reality itself.
That's a load of shit!
Encroach? What is it gonna do? Hey, this doesn't look good! I've got a bad feeling about this.
Mona, what should we do?
I don't know what you are, but you can't keep arbitrarily deciding all this on your own. Humans aren't all stupid like you say they are!
Indolent, foolish humans, you shall offer your hearts to me. Now, the time for the fusion has come.
Hey, the ground's...
It's vanishing?
Hell no!
Morgana.
Huh? Who's that?
Who am I?
No way. I see. So that's how it was. I remember everything now.
Ow! Is everyone okay?
Of course we are.
Oh, hey! Our clothes are back to normal! Look! Huh? Shibuya?
We're back.
We didn't come back ourselves, though. We must have been driven out by the Holy Grail. Did we lose?
We can't give up.
I know that, but... Huh? Mementos here in Shibuya? Is this what it meant by the fusion?
What's going on here? What is... God, how come they're not seeing any of this at all?
What the hell?
To think this would happen.
No way. You gotta be shitting me.
Huh? What is this, a dream?
The hell is this? What's going on? Kaoru. Kaoru!
Is this scenery? For real?
What on earth? This is impossible. Why doesn't anyone notice this?
Damn, looks like I should take this seriously. Huh? No way! Wait, what the... What's this pink stuff? Huh? No. Something wrong has happened to the world.
What's going on here?
What the hell's happening here?
I can't believe this. Why is everyone acting normal? Don't they see this? I hope those kids are safe.
Unbelievable. This isn't a world inside a game, right? Everyone else isn't seeing this?
Man, what great weather. Want to go for a drive?
Hello. Yes, it's about tomorrow's preliminary meeting.
The announcement for the new smartphones tonight.
What were the Phantom Thieves all about anyway?
Oh man, hearing that brings back memories. I feel so dumb for even believing they existed.
It was fun news, though. Well, I doubt anyone believes they're around anymore.
Why isn't anyone noticing this abnormality?
It's probably because they don't feel that it's odd.
What's wrong?
Oh, I feel woozy.
Futaba, grab on! Anton?
Is this by the Holy Grail too?
That son of a bitch! God damn it! What's this creepy ass shit about? Ah! Ah! My hand!
Ryuji!
This can't be real, right?
What is happening to us?
No! No! My body's disappearing! Don't tell me.
Indeed, this isn't my doing. You imbeciles are about to disappear from the people's cognition.
That damn voice!
Mementos and reality have become one. Thus those who have disappeared from cognition cannot exist anywhere.
Disappear my ass! What the hell? Yeah! Is this really it?
No! No! Morgana, where did we go wrong? Is this all my fault? Because I brought you all there?
It's not your fault.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. The mission's a failure.
Oh, sweet, roller coasters. Boner coasters.
In the end, your rehabilitation was not carried through. It appears I have underestimated you.
What happened?
You incompetent prisoner!
The assistance that we provided was all for naught.
Humans are more apathetic and more foolish than I had thought them to be. The world will soon see its ruin.
Ruin?
You have lost the game. You were meant to bring change to mankind as a trickster, but it seems that was too much for you. In accordance to the game's rules, the defeated must pay a price. Your life is forfeit. I sentence you to be executed.
Executed?
God's decree is absolute. My experiment has come to naught. Everything is over. Grant that man a swift death.
If that's what our master wishes.
Are you serious?
It just means that you weren't an upstanding prisoner.
That may be true, but...
What is the matter? Carry out his sentence at once.
Are we really going to kill him?
Don't falter now! It's all his fault for losing the game! right, inmate. We now proceed to the execution of your sentence.
Where are my teammates? They're gonna kill me at this rate. I need to do something.
How insolent. To think you'd still show your rebellious will after all that. Ready, Justine?
If our master orders so, then it cannot be helped.
Let us show our strength to this prisoner who just doesn't know when to give up.
Understood.
Death to the criminal. Don't resist, inmate. Just accept your sentence.
One's final moments should be spent in good grace.
Igor, you creepy fuck.
Eat this.
Cannot move.
Take this.
What persona do I even have?
This power. Caroline, it's as I thought.
What's the matter?
I told you not to falter. Are you going against our master's orders? How's this?
He got swole at the gym. We can't hurt him.
Here goes.
No, this isn't right. Our duty isn't to kill him. Caroline!
What gives? Why am I doubting myself?
Is there another duty left to us?
I believe I ordered his execution.
Master, have you forsaken humanity? We are wardens, those who rehabilitate prisoners.
What?
Something speaks to me in my mind. Our true duty is not to kill. Help!
What? I can hear someone's voice.
Please, help!
This voice. I feel like I've heard it somewhere before. What should I do?
What should you do? Our desire is for you to complete your true rehabilitation. We are not executioners. That is the truth we had forgotten.
We've decided. We will not forsake humanity.
Your right eye and my left. It's as if they're the same, yet mirrored. Now is the time for our wish to be realized.
I finally remember how we were torn apart.
You remember?
We were originally one. Yet we were torn asunder into halves by malevolent intent.
So we were captives, same as you. Huh. To think we'd learn that truth from a prisoner.
Let us reclaim our true form.
Hey, we'll give you your last job. Be thankful and obey.
You must fuse us together with your own hands.
Just kind of mush you together like Play-Doh? Or are we talking like DBZ? I kind of remember the dance. It's like a hop and then you touch fingers.
It's time you return the favor for us assisting with your growth. Do it with care.
Now, fuse us!
Radio! Come here, twin not twinsies. We're gonna Play-Doh the shit out of you. Or this. Okay. A little bit more grimdark. Off with your heads, then. I guess I'll just kind of mush the stumps together. Is that how this works? When did we have the time to wrap them up?
My name is Lavenza. I was torn apart by a malevolent will and took the form of those twins. I sought help before my body was split in two.
A malevolent will?
If we lose you, the path to the Holy Grail will forever be closed. That's why you must recall the truth once more. And I beg of you, please, save us. I believed in you. I knew that you would make it thus far. And to the scoundrel who has swindled my master's name, your lies shall work no longer now that my sight has been restored.
The game isn't over yet. Whether the human world is left as is, or destroyed and rebuilt, it is all sport to me.
Be careful.
If you're not Igor, then...
If I were to put it into words that you can comprehend, I am the Holy Grail that grants wishes. No, it may be more accurate to say that I am a god who responds to desire and holds dominion over man. I hoped seeing a righteous thief vanquish evil would spur mankind to change their own indolent hearts. However, the result is, as you know, the masses have made it so none of it has transpired. Humans should be met with ruin. You brought forth that answer. But to be frank, inmate, I believe it may be worth re-evaluating you. A human has reached the Holy Grail and has seen through my true identity. You've surprised the god that I am often enough. That cannot be done by a foolish commoner. You truly were a prisoner that did not bore me.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood.
I don't think that's what that means.
Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the fool, granting thee infinite power.
That's not how this works. We are now max friends with the last boss of the game.
Alright.
Sweet. We can now fuse Vishnu. Radio.
Perhaps observing you a while longer may prove amusing. I shall grant you an opportunity to make a deal with me.
What's this deal?
Should you wish it, I shall return the world to its prior state, one rampant with distorted masses.
Revert the world? Could it be telling the truth?
You forcefully dragged him into the metaverse and imposed an ordeal he did not deserve. Yet you still intend on toying with him?
The Phantom Thieves will be praised and gain fame. The world will escape ruin as well. What say you?
If I agree to this, the ruined city will return to normal. However, the people will remain trapped, abandoning their ability to think for themselves. Is that really how the world should be? Yeah, no, fuck off, you weird, creepy, long-nosed bastard. I'm like channeling South Park right now.
Well said.
Such irredeemable foolishness. You choose death for yourself? Very well. I have no need for you.
Master!
Oh my. It's been quite a while since I last stepped foot in this place. Welcome to the Velvet Room. My name is Igor. I am pleased to make your acquaintance.
He is the rightful master of this Velvet Room, the true aid on your journey.
I am so lost.
It may be difficult for you to understand this all at once.
If I were to summarize this, the fake has left, and the real has returned.
Indeed.
My master has returned, and you won against that malevolent god's temptation. Thus, you may be able to save this world that is headed towards certain ruin. However, it will prove difficult to win against him with your power alone.
I know.
You must release your teammates, with whom you've shared your conviction.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter.
They have not necessarily expired yet. Just as you were trapped here, they should be confined somewhere as well. Since you've deepened your bond with them, I am certain you can release them. Once they, the Phantom Thieves, are all gathered here, we will tell you everything.
Now go forth, to the people whom you should be facing the truth with.
But that's not actually the real voice actor either. The other Phantom Thieves should be in prison somewhere ahead. Please find them. Save them. This is something only you can do. Whee! Okay. Huh. Well, this is interesting. Oh, hey. Hey, Futaba. Oh, Joker. I'm relieved. Looks like we're both still alive. Pretty much. You even managed to get out of your cell by yourself. Impressive as always. Shibuya, what happened? And where are we? Outside the Velvet Room. Velvet Room? That name sounds pretty kick-ass. Huh. I guess my fears turned out to be true. The real world is a scary place. Pain like this can never reach you if you keep yourself cooped up indoors. Who am I to think I can tell the people what to do? I mean, I used to be a shut-in myself. Damn it, I just want to go home. But even that would be tough now. Giving up would be too painful. You know, I think I've changed. I don't know when it happened, but I can't let people suffer like this, even if I don't know them personally. You have grown. Grown? Honestly, this all seems like a bit too much, but you know what to do. Oh, yeah. I've known the right answer from the very beginning. And I don't want to run away from any of this. I ran away from my mom's death for so long, I misunderstood it. Everything was just too painful for me to handle. But I never want to be left in the dark again. That's probably why my persona is a little bit special. Because I want to learn the truth. That's how I really feel. Well, I've come this far. I'll follow you wherever you go, on my own 2 feet. Why is this not voice acted? Why is this not voice acted? You have such a strong heart, Joker. You've saved me yet again. Thanks. I'm so happy. Like, so much that I can't even express it in my normal words. Anyway, we're going up against a god. I couldn't even leave my own room before, but now we're gonna beat up a god. I'm so pumped. And wait a sec, I just noticed I got out of here on my own. Ta-da! Oh wait, what? What the fuck? Don't spring voice acting on me. Break time's over.
Oh, you're quick to act. That's what makes you dependable. All right, time to get back at it.
Why is this suddenly voice acted? This is not okay. You think the others are captured in here too? Yep. You gotta save them, Joker. Just wait here. I can't sense any shadows, so I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm mostly just worried about everyone else. They might need your help, just like I did. It'd probably be better if you talked to them about it alone. Why is this not voice acted? Oh, it's not voice acted because if you didn't friend them up enough, you probably would get different dialogue. Fucking, this is unacceptable, seriously. Hey, Brick Bucket. Yo, looks like we're somehow still alive and kicking. But where at? Outside the Velvet Room. Huh? Velvet? Man, this prison cell kind of makes me think of when we first met. And remember how Shibuya was all effed up just now? But, like, nobody was seeing any of it. No, it was more like they didn't want to see any of it. What the hell? So even after all the people who were suffering and cheering for us to come and help them, in reality, they would have just rather had everything stay how it was. Did what we were doing have any meaning at all? Of course it did. It was so freaking tough. You know, back when I thought we were gonna die without learning the truth about all this, I kind of felt for the first time that maybe we hadn't been doing the right thing. That maybe we deserved to lose. You got me? No. Now that I'm thinking about it, I started all this because of how pissed off I was. Maybe it's never been about winning or anything like that. Maybe all I was doing was just continuing my own defiance. That's fine. It's fine? You're right. I get it now. We're doing this so to make sure people don't gotta go through the same crap we did. It doesn't matter if they think we're just or not. We just gotta do what we believe in. It's not like people think much of me anyway. I'm gonna dash through this the only way I know how. You got me out of prison, just like before. Thanks. You know, it's kind of embarrassing to say this, but I'm really glad I met you. Alright, I'm done getting my ass kicked. That shiny bastard acts like it's some kind of god. I ain't gonna feel good till we beat it. Let's head out. Oh, no, fucking, god damn it. Why is this like half voice acted? For like 2 lines. This is the Digimon thing all over again. Hold on, you think the others are locked up too? Gotcha. I guess I'll spend my time loafing around here then. You should go rescue them. I'm sure they're waiting for you. God damn stupid game designer. Let's get this side down. Stop talking over the voice acting. Ah! Oh, you were safe. Oh, thank goodness. Same with you. Right. Considering everything that has happened to the city, I wonder if the citizenry is okay. Although it seemed like we are the only ones able to see it. You know, the moment I disappeared, I honestly thought I was about to die, but part of me wasn't afraid. I knew that was all I could do, and looked forward to apologizing to Father face to face. I honestly thought I had changed, but I realize now that I still have no control over my life. It makes me sick. I'm sorry. I know you don't want to deal with my whining. You're gonna try and defeat that thing again, aren't you? Don't push yourself to get me to come along. You can always leave me here if I'll slow you down. I'm not pushing myself. Joker. You're the reason why I'm not alone right now. It's all thanks to you. Even if there are times where I think there's nothing I can do, I'll never stop fighting for you, or our team. I won't give up anymore.
This is exactly what we're hoping for.
Just as I betrayed my distorted father before, I will betray my boring former self now.
Thank
Fuck, God damn it. Before I met you, I had a great admiration for the Phantom Thieves of Justice. And it's turned out you were exactly the person I always imagined you would be.
This is the second time you've rescued me. I've secretly longed for a situation like this.
Break time's over.
We haven't lost yet.
Joker, the others here too? I see. I'm so glad. In that case, please go help them. I'm sure they all just need a little push to remember what they're fighting for. That's why you should be the one to go, alone. Yay. Hey, On. You done moping? No, you're never done moping. Oh, Joker. Thank goodness you're safe. Same goes with you. Oh, yeah. Huh. So I'm not in heaven after all. That means that the hell that Shibuya turned into was real. I'm so weak. When I thought I was gonna die, I just started trembling. I was so scared. At that moment, nothing mattered. The justice of our actions was the last thing on my mind. It's okay. Joker, you kept going, even through a plan that might have ended up killing you. Look at me, I've always said that I'm doing this for other people, but that didn't get me far. It's no wonder we lost. Maybe I should have just behaved myself and stayed out of all of this. What about Shiho? You're right. I could never abandon her. If I whine like this now, I'd just be betraying Shiho. No, I'd be betraying myself. I could never forget how I felt that day. I never want anyone to have to go through what I did. I've made up my mind. I'm going to keep looking forward. Things like dying or losing aren't important now. All that matters is that I don't return to my old self. I'll never make a mistake like that again. I swear it. Want to lie to Wander and see you can find a catchy in here if he tries? Thanks, Joker. You helped me remember what's really important. I seriously treasure being able to be part of your team. We should get going. Gotcha, Joker. It would be a disgrace to the fish name if we didn't take such a big treasure.
We're going to put an end to this, aren't we? Let's go!
Jesus fuck, I shouldn't be awake now. Yeah, neither should I. Except for I don't think I get a save point at this. Hey, I'm not the only one in here, right? Okay, I'll wait here.
Hey.
Please go save everyone else. It's something only you can do. It would be hilarious if you could find Akechi in here, though. But he doesn't come out of his cell, he doesn't join the team. Or he does. Both would be weird. Sup? I'm Yusuke. I almost wish, like, we came up to Yusuke's cell and he was, like, just painting all of it.
It's you.
Joker. As I expected, you appear to be safe. However, where exactly are we? Outside the Velvet Room. Velvet Room? I'm not sure I understand. At first, I was surprised to see the masses chained in a prison, yet here I am as well. Considering the state of the real world, it's hard to say that we were even remotely helpful. This situation, can we truly handle such horrid circumstances? All the Phantom Thieves can do is change the hearts of others. However, the world outside has become a veritable hell. Nothing within our power can fix that. You giving up? I'm merely acknowledging just how powerless I am. The people of this world desired their enslavement. That isn't all. They screamed at us for attacking the Holy Grail, defending it. Even the criminals whose hearts we changed became meek followers of the Holy Grail before us. Were we truly that foolish, risking our lives for a result no one desired? Why were you fighting?
Do you mean...
That's right. It wasn't just for recognition from those we were helping. My purpose lies elsewhere. When we first met, you continued to impose yourselves on me, no matter how much I pushed you away. I will forever treasure that you did that for me. Very well. Just as art is meant to break boundaries, people should be saved, even if they frown upon it.
Okay.
I won't allow the justice I believe in to be shaken any further.
I'm in your debt.
Allow me to thank you, Joker. By being by your side truly gives rise to the greatest ideas. Break time's over.
Yes.
Ah, yes. We cannot afford to leave reality in the hellish state it's currently in. I will make use of my role as an artist and paint over the distortions of society.
Well then, time to go and see this through. I'll witness with my own two eyes that this world isn't bound by some holy grail. Well then.
Are the others here as well? I see, as I thought. In that case, I will remain here on standby. I ask that you go save the rest of our teammates. Zoop. Joker, what a relief, you're safe. Same goes with you. Huh? By the way, why have you remained in your Phantom Thief attire while I'm back in regular clothes? Could this mean that the will of the rebellion is no longer within me? That may be true. We have to fight that Holy Grail again, correct? Could you imagine defeating it, Joker? That monster has the support of the masses, and with it, nearly an infinite amount of power. No matter which way I approach the subject in my head, nothing points to our victory. I'm not confident either. I think I finally genuinely understand the pain my father and my sister were burdened with. Victory against a single criminal is meaningless. The true enemy is society itself. And even against that foe, you still have to try to somehow emerge victorious. I don't know what to do. Believe in yourself. Believe in myself. Huh. He got me.
You're right.
Regardless, this isn't a situation with a straightforward answer. But even if there's no clear solution, I'll just have to make one with my own two hands. Before you guys came along, my life was defined by rules, set on a path of someone else's choosing. But only a true loser would live such a rigid life. I will win. Even if it means going up against the entire world.
I'm very sorry.
I'm okay. My resolve was shaken, but it's stronger now. I want the people of the world to see what you've shown me. Let's go. Right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Having
teammates you can trust is a great feeling. Shall we go? We can't let our last big job end in failure.
God freaking ow. Shit. Voice acting. It seems you've managed to save all of your teammates. Now then, please gather in this room at once. Huh? Whose voice was that? Joker, did you already rescue the others? Not Morgana. Mona, what do you mean? Uh-oh.
What is this place?
Who are they?
My name is Igor. I am the master of the Velvet Room.
I am Lavenza, a resident of this place as well. We have been waiting for all of you.
Velvet Room?
My master has just been released from a long period of imprisonment. His powers have not fully returned. Though it may be presumptuous of me, I will speak on his...
Hey, where's Morgana?
Would you like to see him?
Of course we do.
He's right over there.
That's where you were hiding?
I was born here. It was to dispel an evil being from man's spiritual world. Mona? My role was to find the trickster and help him defeat it. That's why I was created here by my master.
Indeed.
I really remember everything. When this place was about to be taken over, my master gathered the last traces of mankind's hope. He mustered up his remaining strength to make me.
The entity that calls itself a god is a malevolent will that forces man into everlasting servitude. It hopes to attain eternal peace by filling reality with those who have stopped thinking for themselves. That is the ruin of man that this evil god envisions.
I, don't get what you're saying at all.
Oh, be quiet and listen! We don't have much time left!
Wait a moment. The Holy Grail is a god? I was wondering why it had a will of its own, but are you implying that it isn't a treasure?
No. As the distorted desires of the masses, it is most certainly the core of Mementos itself. Then, did the treasure become a god because people wish to be ruled over? That is correct. To decide the fate of the world, it chose two people with potential and pitted them against each other. One, Goro Akechi, incited the masses' distortion. Had he won, the world would have been destroyed and remade. The other was a trickster who would stand up against this. That was him.
If he won, the human world would be left as is. Those were the conditions of the game. At least, that's what should have happened.
That malevolent being knew that a revolution would not occur within indolent humans. After all, it is the masses' distorted desires incarnate. However, my true master believed in humanity. He believed that a trickster would rise among the people and accomplish this change. But that evil entity laughed at the prospect and sought to prove the powerlessness of man with the game. And he had great potential, which is why it approached him. It helped train the trickster only to cast him into despair, using the masses who rejected their savior. This was likely its means to nip in the bud anything that would pose a threat. Now that I think back to when I was separated, I felt a disagreement to the word rehabilitation. Of course I did. It was just a means for the Fake to keep you under surveillance.
Basically, this guy was dragged into a game where the evil god rigged the outcome.
Damn it! What the hell?
Your real world has already been fused with Mementos. You do not exist because reality is replete with the cognition of those who deny the Phantom Thieves. It can be said that the world is one step away from the evil god's machinations. However, there is still hope. Now that the evil god's identity has been exposed, you can see your rehabilitation to its completion. Only you can leave this prison and save this distorted world and its captive people. Young man, guided by Morgana and worthy of the trickster name, you must challenge the evil god and reclaim your existence in reality. Are you up to the task?
Hell yeah.
Let's destroy that annoying shiny treasure jerk for sure this time.
Excellent. There is nothing to fear. You already possess the strength to oppose this evil god. I am truly looking forward to this.
Our mutual friend knows where the exit is. Morgana, please guide them, and thank you for all that you've done. It's a cruel responsibility that's been cast upon you.
I will accept your words of appreciation fully when everything is over. Now follow me!
Okay. Can I save? That is the question.
Joker!
Let's go. Nope, still can't save.
This way!
It's up this way. Follow me. What would have happened if I tried going up here? I probably would have gotten yelled at for it. What's this? This is one hell of a door. Yeah, that's our exit. Come on, let's go. And we pop out in the middle of the prison. Then we have to redo the entire palace again. Yeah, no.
Huh?
Shibuya again? Oh, right. This is where we were when our bodies disappeared.
Seems like people still haven't realized that this abnormality has taken over the city.
Look, the door we just came through. If I remember correctly, this is that quarantine cell.
That's right. It was actually the Velvet Room, which had been swallowed by the distortions.
You did say you were born in there. It makes so much sense now.
Wait, so if we came out of there, does that mean we're the criminals? No, it's more like him, since he was kept in here.
Most likely, Joker had been under the malicious guidance of the evil god for quite some time. The Velvet Room originally existed to nurture the human mind. But after it was taken over, it was sealed inside that bastard's nest. Inside mementos.
Mona? More importantly... You're shining.
It's probably because my memories have returned. I know what my duty is now.
Whoa. Do you see something? Shining? Wait a sec. What's with those weirdly dressed guys?
I feel like I've seen those costumes before.
Oh, aren't they the Phantom Thieves? I kind of remember seeing a silhouette of them on a jumbo screen in the city.
The Phantom Thieves?
Oh yeah, that's right. I completely forgot about them.
This is different from how it was before. Do they see us?
It doesn't seem to be everyone, though. Only a handful of people in this large crowd.
Maybe it's Kazumona's light.
Either way, they remember the Phantom Thieves.
Oh, the key of hope.
Mona, guide us. Where must we go?
Up the giant freaking staircase.
Over there. The bastard from earlier should be in that temple.
This game is so long. I can finally save. Thank God.